Hello, welcome to everyone to this new video tutorials where we are going to discuss about the option chain, ITM, ATM, and the value, the premium of every option. How the premium, how the price of every option is calculated. So let's start from the definition of premium, the price of the option. Premium is made of two parts, intrinsic value and extrinsic value. Intrinsic value, which is present only in case of the ITM option, so only with the option uh, that have a value, is given by the difference between the underlying price and the strike. So we already described this definition in a former video tutorial. So if Apple, let's say the price of today is 150, and if I buy a call with strike 140, then the intrinsic value is $10. Extrinsic value is related to something which is external to the underlying, to the share's price, and it linked to the time and to the implied volatility. So it's the extrinsic value. It's a function of t, time, and implied volatility. Please bear in mind the implied volatility is a concept which is very specific for the options. Don't confuse implied volatility with historical volatility, which is something different. Implied volatility is the future expectation of the market for the volatility. We are going to discuss about this important concept in another video as well. But for the moment, let's concentrate on the definition of premium, price of the option. Regarding the time, bear in mind here the time is intended to be the remaining time to the option expiration. So, which means that the price, let's concentrate on these variables, the time, leaving unchanged all the other variables such as implied volatility, price, etc. By passing time, time after time, the option premium decreases with changing of time. So let's say today we are in July. I decide to buy an option with the expiration month as expiration month, the front month, so August. It has a certain price, I don't know, let's say $2. Uh, Giving unchanged all the other conditions such as strike, etc. If I decide to buy the same option but with a different expiration month such as December, in this case the price, the premium is much higher because I'm buying time in short. So the more the expiration month is far away, the more the premium is higher. Same thing for the implied volatility. If in this period there is some fear, there is some turbulence on the market, and implied volatility is pretty high, then the premium is much higher as well. And let's say if in 1 week the implied volatility is going to decrease, then the premium of the option will decrease as well. So once again, the premium, the price of the option, it's something that is definitely not static but variable with the underlying, with the time, and with implied volatility. We already discussed how the intrinsic value is determined, is just the difference between the underlying price and the strike, and in case of call it's the difference between price and strike, and in case of put it's the difference between the strike and the underlying price. Alright. This is a slide which is already familiar to you as we described in the previous video as well. So I'm not going to discuss too much, just keep in mind in case of call, when I buy call, my option is ITM in case the price of the underlying is over the strike price. When I buy put, my option is in ITM, is in the money if the price of the underlying is below the strike. ATM when it's equal to the strike, and out of money in the last case. So briefly, implied volatility, pardon, intrinsic value positive for the in-the-money option, equal to 0 for the ATM option, negative for the out-of-money option. Having said that, let's move now to the option chain. Every broker, every trading platform provides an area where there are a chain of option price. And let's try to realize how this intrinsic value is going to change by comparing the underlying price with the strike. And let's make an example. Let's say that today SPY, the ETF or Standard & Poor's 500, is 208. So 208 is the price of SPY. If I open any trading option, any trading platform, you get this list of options for the calls and for the puts. We say today the quotation of SPY is 208. So if I choose a call or even a put with strike 208, as you can see, the intrinsic value, as we already described from theoretical point of view, is very close to 0. You see here and here as well. Let's move now to the in-the-money option for the call. Quotation is always 208, and if I choose a strike which is lower and lower, 208, 207, 206, and so on, you see how the intrinsic value will increase as well, because the option become more and more in the money. That's for the call. Same thing for the put. That's the option chain for the put. The strike, the quotation of SPY is always 208, and by increasing, in this case, the strike, you see how the intrinsic value will increase as well. So it's like we are saying the quotation is lower and lower compared to the strike. We are in other words, we are in this case. Let's go back to the profit and loss graph. You see, the more and more the strike is over the price, and then the option is more and more in the money. So this is, we say, ETM for put. OTM is the opposite case. You see, when the strike is lower than the quotation of SPY, then the intrinsic value is 0. And same thing for the call, while in this case the strike is higher than the quotation. So quotation is 208, I choose strike 209, 210, 211, and then the intrinsic value is 0. Alright, I'm gonna stop here. That's what I intended to describe in this video. We invite you to visit our website, which is trade-systec.net, where you can find many other information regarding the options, articles, and if you decide to keep updated for new articles, offers, and whatsoever, please feel free to subscribe to our newsletter. I'm gonna leave with this, and we invite you to see the future video as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. Bye bye.